Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's been a little bit longer than I originally anticipated, but we are finally back in the simulator. Unfortunately, I'm only running about 20 FPS right now at Melbourne, so we're just going to have to bear with that. If we take a quick look around what's going on at Melbourne, there's not too much. I know that there's a couple of aircraft pushing back. I was just on the tower frequency listening out, but there's not too much going on. I think there's a couple of aircraft over there. Yep, there's a Virgin aircraft over there, etc. Not too much going on, so we'll just jump on in. So we're just going to fly from Melbourne to Sydney, and then we'll see how we go up the top. Thanks, Cam. I know my PC is bad. I don't need you to tell me. I'm not entirely sure why it's actually doing what it's doing, though. The graphics, I'll take a quick gaze. It's all on relatively kind of high, and usually it does well. It's just something's going on. There's definitely something external that's operating. We'll just quickly, while we let my sim reload back in, take a beautiful look at this at my background there. That sim photo was taken a while. There we go, the sim's back. Thanks, Cam, I love you too. Yeah, there's, look, it's the sim audio, fingers crossed, should be coming through. Beautiful. Should all be coming through. It should all be coming through. Fingers crossed. I don't think the actual sound of the aircraft is coming through, which could be a problem. Let's just check. Cable input. Yep, that's where it's meant to be coming from. Not really sure. We'll just have to. No, it's coming through. It's just there must be some outside sound that's not being picked up by the stream software just yet. So we will quickly switch on over to the tower frequency, even though we won't need that for some time. Wow, there's something going on right now. That's that's a bit embarrassing actually. My sim usually doesn't do this. What have I got open? It could be a combination of everything that I have open at the moment. So there's just been a couple of departures as well. So, in terms of where we're flying, there's there's 5 of us on the ground at Melbourne currently, and 5 on the ground at Sydney. So we'll just get up and go. Well, Streamlabs is taking up a considerable amount of my CPU, so I might just set prepared to be a little bit more important. Just to get a little bit more frame rate if I can. I honestly don't think I'll get much out of it, but we'll just set it up.
Station standby tower will be back momentarily.
There we go. So that we'll set this to high, change the priority. There we go. Instantly, I saw a jump of about 5 FPS. So that should be better. It is going to drop, change around, etc. As we go, because that's just what my computer likes to do. But anyway, oh, my laptop won't even turn on. Beautiful. Alright, so let's get this show on the road. In terms of, let's actually start setting up for the flight. So let's move back out here to FS Actions and Fuel, and let's put in the 6500 that we need for this flight. Thanks for that Mr. Lima Mike Aviation Streams. That was beautiful. Did not need that, but thank you for sharing.
And those sessions Terrace now back.
Cool. So we've got a 0 fuel
Turkish
weight
522 received X-ray,
of
request taxi.
60.8. Just
Just
let me know if this is a little
522
bit
taxi
too loud or if
Yankee
I'm not
Alpha
loud
give
enough.
way to the TBM 900
We'll fix that.
and follow them to the Papa holding point runway
Obviously,
27.
just let me know if it's loud enough.
Taxi Yankee Alpha, give way to the TBM and then follow them to Papa, runway 27, Jetstar 522.
Let's just continue this bit. So we'll, while we're doing this, we'll request the catering services, and we'll open both of these doors. We'll do Q. Why not? So let's just watch those doors open up. If it will load. Oh, that was cute. So both of the doors are now open. Yeah, sure thing, we can do that. So there's that button. That should be better, is it? Is that a little bit better for you? In terms of, can you actually hear me now? If so, yay. If not, well, boo-hoo. Let's have a quick look. So let's actually keep those off. I'm going to be climbing to flight level 350 today. We'll actually turn all of these on. We'll get this set up as well. We'll get this all set up. Thanks very much for that, Luke. Let's go do some routing. So we'll do this, and then we'll get our beautiful. Did I request catering? Yes, I did. Cool. The catering vehicles are just over there. That whistle is absolutely phenomenal. I'm loving it. I'm not sure whether you can actually hear it through the sim or not, but it sounds sounds interesting. I'll give it that much. No, thank you, Luke. Thank you for helping. Not me. That was you. Anyway, let's get some IRSs. And let's align ourselves with Melbourne. So we're at Melbourne again. We're going to Sydney. The ATIS, I believe, is nominated runway 27 as our departure. So we'll just have a quick read.
Time check 0709.5.
Oh, alright, so my sim is 8 minutes out, so we'll fix that. Once again, bugger off with the sim for a second while it
Melbourne
does its
Terminal
loady stuff.
Information Yankee. Expect GLS or ILS approach. Runway 16 for arrivals. Runway 27 for departures. Wind 190 degrees, 10 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud view 3000 feet. Temperature 14. QNH 1018.
G'day,
On first
Xander.
contact with Melbourne ground or approach, notify receipt of information Yankee. Time check 0710.5.
That
Melbourne
ATIS,
Terminal
please.
Information Yankee. Expect GLS or ILS approach. Runway
Is what
16
used
for
most
arrivals.
times. It's a bit
Runway
interesting, I'll
27
give
for
it that much.
departures. Wind.
Right. Information Yankee, and we can expect runway. Maybe he has. So it's runway 27. We'll be doing the Dosa one off 27.
Melbourne Tower Juliet Alpha Tango is on holding point Papa, ready for departure. Juliet Alpha Tango, signed heading right 300 degrees, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Contact departures 171. Clear for takeoff, and after departure, turn right heading 300 and contact departure. Papa Kilo Juliet Alpha Tango. And Juliet Alpha Tango, just confirm right 300. Okay, again, Papa Kilo Juliet Alpha Tango. Papa Kilo Juliet Alpha Tango, confirm right 300 degrees. Right 300 degrees, Papa Kilo Juliet Alpha Tango.
Okay, fine. Just leave it blank then. So we want to get the trim back to 5.
Just 522 ready.
Just 522, looks like you managed to get your transponder working behind the departing TBM, runway 27, line of weight behind.
Line up and wait behind the TBM. Just 522.
Alright, so, sorry, I was just, whoa, that was a frame rate drop right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now we have this all set up. So our V2 is 139, that's oddly a little bit low. So 144 is our climb out. 263 on the heading. And we will be given 5,000. So we'll set this up now. It doesn't sound too bad, Alexander. Just wait until I call it. Mine's often a lot more horrible. But yours could probably be a bit easier to understand. But it's still not horrible. Target A Qantas 7335 requesting airways clearance to Sydney. Oh, should have thought about that one.
Qantas 7335, you're cleared to Sydney via Docell planned route. Docell 1 departure, runway 27, climb via SID 5000, squawk 3217, departure will be on 132.0.
Cleared to Sydney by Docell planned route, climb by the SID 5000 to runway 27, Docell 9 departure, squawking 3147 departures 3217 and departures 132.0, Qantas 7335, we're Bay Charlie 7.
Qantas 7335.
Beautiful, I actually got it right, didn't expect. That's fine. Oh, what was the QNH again? QNH, oh, I don't know. One is 1018. Just, let's just press B. Yeah, 1018, cool. It's updated.
Just off 522, runway 27, clear for takeoff, contact departure airborne.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Departures once airborne.
Did I say Docell 9?
522.
I'm pretty sure I said Docell 1, and I've got Docell 1 in there. I'm pretty sure I said Docell 1. Okie dokie. Sweatbox got you like that. Oh, bugger! You should have corrected me. Nah, it's fine. Oh, I was meant to say Docell 1. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's start that APU. Let's get that fuel on. I do be old sometimes in that regard. I do stuff up those things, but that's fine. we'll get past it. Yeah, well, it's an older version of the SID. It's definitely an older version if it's like that, but that's fine. We'll just pretend like nothing ever happened, because you're all amazing people, and you will pretend like nothing happened, won't you? Alrighty, so let's do... no, I don't actually need that on. Let's put this anti-collision light on, because we'll get ready for the push now. get TCAS on weather and then terrain on this side, even though we're not approaching anywhere where there's terrain. We'll keep that off. And then we'll just request push. And Qantas 7335 request push.
Qantas 7335, push approved, squawk 1 Charlie.
Push approved, Qantas 7335. Not unless I have a gun next to your head. Well, I don't have that, and I don't want to have that either. So let's not test it. That's why I pick Woolies. Oh, you're a funny bugger.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I forgot to have the parking brake set, and GSX just got mad at me. That's fine. Alright, so we'll get a little bit of a cinematic shot. Oh, there's a pole there. Let's go in front of the pole.
Locking gear.
There we go. While it locks its gears. We'll get set up in here. Wow, the frames are really dying. I think I might have to try OBS, Luke, at a later stage. Bye bye, Luke. Have a good one. Tail south. Oh, I forgot. I think it's... You want the tail facing east. So then you're facing west. Yeah, that's what I want. I can never remember
Departure
which
check
direction.
completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Commencing push.
Yeah.
All engines clear. Start at will.
I genuinely kind of always get that wrong, so it's fine. But tail east, I believe, is your tail goes over here, so we should be fine. And if not, we'll just blame it on the fact that I'm incapable of figuring out directions. Oh. Oh no. He's going to, on the live stream, not be able to start his own engines. APU bleeds on, they're off. These need to go off. There we go, there's the spool. I didn't quite click far enough, that's my own fault. Whoops. Let's boot it up. Oh, I don't know, dude. Honestly, that's probably it. I just didn't really logically figure that out. Charlie 7, I think they do just push back this way anyway, because the solid line only goes that way, but they could... I'm just going to push out of here anyway, for you to keep your area clear for you, so you can keep using it and not have to worry about it. Yeah, I got it right. Alright, so let's do engine number 2. Wow, the frames are really dying. Wow, they're really dying. That's fine. The heading and all that stuff at the top seems to be working, so that's good. Let's get engine number 2 roaring up now. We'll get that clock started because we started one of our engines. Oh, oh. Well, that's interesting. Wasn't expecting to see that. But it's fun. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. GSX had a hissy fit. That seems to be fun. Okay, so both of our engines have now started, which is beautiful. Is approach online? I think approach is online. Yes, they are. Let's chuck the 2 generators over. Chuck those 2 over there. Yep, we do have movement in the control columns, so that's good. We'll set those parking brakes like they want us to.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Yeah, we'll just wait on that one, I reckon. Oh, yeah, confirmation. Engine started fine, we're good. Let's change on up here, so we'll hear some changes in the sound as we switch from GPU to bleeds. And now we can disconnect that.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected.
We'll set up our next frequency as 132.0. Now, if I'm correct, I heard you, Xander, say that we're doing Charlie, the Charlie holding point, which is it. That's good. I like that one. So we'll do. Just quickly get up the Melbourne chart, even though I know exactly where to taxi. Still gonna.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Still gonna chuck it in. The Dosa one. Still going to chuck it in, open the charts list, and have a look at the airport info, because I still want to make sure I get it right for you. Alright, so GSX is now all good to go, so now we can just wait for a second. Didn't you? I thought you said Charlie? No, holding point. Oh, yeah. I thought you said holding point Charlie, which I was confused. Yes, I'm off 27, so it would be Quebec. Whoops, I didn't even logically figure that one out then, so then it's right there, so there shouldn't be any issues. I shouldn't get it wrong. Oh, I did a boo-boo then, didn't I? Let's do a... Yes, correct. I thought you said Charlie beforehand. But that's okay, you must have said something else. So, before takeoff, we'll put the flaps down. Got a 7335 ready for taxi, receive Yankee.
Got a 7335, you can taxi Quebec to the Quebec holding point runway 27.
Quebec to the Quebec holding point runway 27, corner 7335. Yeah, apologies for that one, Xander. We'll just... Oh, already moving. Beautiful. Nice and easy. The plane's eager to get going. Oh, I think I had the throttle on. I wasn't meant to have that on. That's fine. Yeah, I know the stream delay is real. It's about 30 seconds. It's alright. You'll survive. You will survive. You will eventually see it. It doesn't have to be really that live. And also I haven't got any reason to have it up fast, realistically. Hence why it's at the speed that it's at right now. Okay, so before takeoff, flaps are up and the stabilizer trim is set at 5. We're all good. Got a 7335, we're ready.
Corner 7335, runway 27, clear for takeoff, contact departures once airborne.
27 clear for takeoff, departures airborne, corner 7335, g'day. Alright, so we'll keep all of that on. We're now going full strobe mode on that one. Correct, we do all die in the end. So we'll taxi on out here. I'm just trying to maximize the speed at which we use your runways so as to not take up much time, even though let's be honest, there's no one else here. Oh, I missed the center line on that one. That's alright, we'll just roll through here. There we go. Let's get some speed. Let's do an engine check, make sure that we're all fine. Alright, awesome. Oh, that's new. Never forgotten to ever do the MCP or the flight directors or anything, and I've forgotten to do all of those today. 80 knots. 100.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Positive rate of climb. Gear up. And now we're in the air. So let's swap over to approach now. And let's start bleeding the speed. Open approach, g'day, Qantas 7335 with you passing 3,400 for 5,000.
7335 departure today, identified by the flight level 240,
Climb via SID flight level 240, cancel speed, Qantas 7335, thanks. Pop the flaps up and put the autopilot on now. Well, I didn't exactly depart in a straight line then, did I? Let's have a quick look at the live map. I really didn't fly in a straight line then, and that's fine. What he says. Yeah, no, I didn't. I was on a very wonky departure then. That's quite embarrassing. Alright, so after takeoff checklist. We'll pop that on there. That's alright. After takeoff checklist is completed, I believe. Let's have a look. So, engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gears up and off, flaps are up with no lights. After takeoff checklist is completed. Alright, so we're gonna get some beautiful simulator shots right now as the sun begins setting. So let's just, as we climb out, get some photos. Oh, I hate how when I do that. That's not a bad photo to get. I'm aware that the sim will keep moving after I take the photo, and the sound also stops, which I apologize for. That can be annoying. We'll get back on board now. So we're above 10,000, so we'll go to standard. Take the landing lights off. Okie dokie. So now what we'll do, I reckon, I really am going to take off the mute on focus loss. That's going to drive me insane. So it's still going to do it with PMDG, as in PMDG will jump on and off. There we go, sim's back. PMDG will jump around, but Nothing else will. We'll pop this sim back. Let it do whatever it wants in terms of its climb speed, etc. And we'll just climb straight on out of here. So what I was going to do, yep, so that's just going to leave a little bit of noise in the background so it doesn't go completely quiet and just be my voice. So we're estimating at 0832, which is in 59 minutes, so that's using the simulator time. So we should be all good there. Oh, so there's 10 people on the ground now at Melbourne, so we're in front of the curve, unfortunately, but that's nothing to be concerned about. We'll still get some good quality ATC on the way. So next frequency that we'll need to tune is 124.0, so we'll get that prepared for the transfer. That shouldn't be we shouldn't be too far away from that transfer actually, maybe a couple of minutes. Oh, the sim is struggling. There we go. Oh, yep, it's another one of those, wouldn't say majestic shots, but it's definitely a good one. We'll use that one as well. So we'll just quickly get some lighting going on all of our panels. So this panel will light up. I don't think it's gone quite dark enough for these panels to take effect yet, but we'll get them going anyway. So I'll put that all the way up. We'll put this all the way up as well. So now we're estimating at time 2.5. So that estimate is dropping as we increase our speed. We're doing 433 knots ground speed, 435 now. So that's up in the top right for you as well.
7335, contact Melbourne Centre, 124.0, g'day.
124.0, Connor 7335, g'day. Oh, my own stream just broke in. I'm saying g'day, Qantas 7335 with you, flight level 240.
Qantas 7335, g'day, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Qantas 7335.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 44 with you at flight level 328 to flight level 130. Just been passed off to you. Station calling, say call sign. Qantas 44, I'm about 150 miles off of the coast of Sydney. Qantas 44, contact Melbourne Centre 125, decimal 0. Yeah, they just passed me on to you. I think they didn't know where I was. We'll do 125 decimal 0 for Qantas 44. Qantas 44, I'll let him know you're coming. Walker, Qantas 44. Alpha Tango when ready, descend 9000, Albury QNH 1018.
Descend 9000, Papa Charlie Juliet Alpha Tango.
Where would we prefer to sit in here? Would we prefer to sit in the cockpit, or would we prefer to sit outside and look at the sim and the scenery passing by? I can set up. Actually, let's do this. Let's set up. There we go.
November Delta, November with you, climbing to 662.
Jetstar 830, contact Melbourne approach 132.0.
132.0, Jetstar 830.
Melbourne Centre, Q-Link 143, Delta requesting clearance to Sydney on the ground at Canberra.
I don't think the cinematic camera's really working too well, if I must be completely honest. I'll just have to set that up for a future one.
Q-Link 143, Delta Melbourne Centre, g'day, clear to Sydney via Cullen, runway 35, Canberra 2 departure. Climb to 10,000, squawk 4544, departures 124.0.